Welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Sarah Vantine here with Ted Ings. Today we have an exciting announcement between Skaivision and Innovare. And Ted, what an opportunity to have two industry experts here with us on our stage.
And two great brands, Sarah, coming together. Carol Kilner from Innovare is here with us. Carol, welcome.
Thank you, Ted.
Great to see you again. And Mark Queen from Skaivision, thank you both for being here today.
Great to see you.
All right, so maybe, Mark, let's start with you. Give us a little bit of color and kind of tell us how we got here and what are some of the things that you're working on together with Innovare.
Exciting integration going on, bi-directional. We ran into each other at two mutual dealerships that we were having meetings with them on the Skaivision process, and both fixed ops managers had said, hey, by the way, we love this piece of damage detection equipment and it in the service drive, can't do without it, wish you were integrated to it all the way through.
Wow.
And that started off some partnership opportunities whereby we were able to now tout that we are fully integrated, that everything in our system and their system from a data perspective mesh.
Sound about right, Carol?
It does. We're excited to partner with other like-minded companies, and we're excited about what the future brings.
All right, you're delivering great value at Innovare. Talk to us a little bit about some of the things you're doing, because I'm looking at some of the products that as they come out, they are sleek, good looking, and I know dealers are going to be excited to have them on their service drives.
Yeah, we work hard to make sure that tech fits nicely in the lane. The lane they spend a lot of money, looks beautiful. We want to have that technology that provides that customer engagement, that first point as they come in. And this kind of data we integrate with the Skaivision system because this is valuable data.
Mark, share with us a little bit more about what this integration means for the customer experience, because really today dealerships are not only competing, with their like-kind OEM brands, but they're also competing with the independents.
They are, in a big way. And what this will, obviously 12 years in damage detection, and the strides they've made are enormous. And when we tapped in and looked at the technology and saw at a very affordable, very sleek form factor that Ted mentioned, as far as easy to install and not very intrusive to the lane. When we saw that at the two stores that we were in, and then looked at the data, the proactive AI alerts for any dents, scratches, everything, we understood what the customers were saying when they said, hey, we would like to see, both from our exchange team being afar and knowing what condition the vehicle is in and seeing that damage, we want to see that. And then we want to see it in terms of our cycle time. And if it's, we're popping the customer's name on a board and they come in and welcoming them, we may want to pop up the damage as well. But we would like you both to be fully intertwined. And once we started digging in, we saw why.
And Carol, thinking in the long term about what this partnership is going to mean for the customer experience, what pieces did you see that were most interesting and attractive for y'all?
I think we both had a focus on that ROI for the dealership. I mean, there's lots of great technologies out there, but it's got to be practical automation. It's got to make sense for them, and they got to be able to measure the return on investment. So, we have that in mind when we're designing the products, and I know that's a big thing with Mark is in terms of that ROI.
Very true.
Mark, I want to ask you, and then I want to ask Carol, what are some of the innovative things that you're seeing happening throughout the industry? I know you're about to introduce something new, especially with the Reynolds integration called, I believe it's a greeter product as well.
Yeah, digital service greeter.
Okay.
To get a more proactive or personalized approach to the intro with the customer. We'll automate that. And we are seeing in terms of innovation that the customer's response to a very
The show is now closing. The show is now closing. Please make your way to the exit doors. We appreciate you being here today and look forward to seeing you back again tomorrow morning. The show starts at 8:30 a.m. So have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.
I'll ask the question fresh from the topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark first, and then Carol. I want to ask you about some of the innovations that you're seeing to help efficiencies and fixed ops. In particular, Mark, I know you have a new product that's coming out here shortly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the digital service greeter product to be more personalized and proactive with greeting the customers. And I think that dovetails a lot with what Carol's company has been able to do a great job. In fact, I first saw their product. I flew into LAX for a meeting and I rented an Avis vehicle and went through one of her machines, got out and looked at the output there with the manager there and said, wow, that's pretty slick, and got my wheels turning a little bit. And I think that in terms of what we can do with both proactively serving up to customers where paintless dent repair is something the dealership does, and then reactively what we do with that data, that damage collection is a place that's prime for innovation.
Yes, yes, and it's on the tip of the minds, okay, for dealers around the country as well.
Absolutely, and that's our focus is on the actual data capture. Mark's company does a great job using this data, but for us, it's about developing those tools to do the data acquisition because you need quality data for everything.
Right.
And that
Absolutely.
digital service dealer, even I understand what that means. That I would think that's going to, as an example, something that's going to work really well when the dealership is integrated with BL Innovare too, because you're part of that early process as well.
Absolutely, where the first point is that car comes into the service lane.
This is really going to elevate the customer experience, and it's going to have a lot of trickle down benefits as well, Sarah.
It will, Ted, and I'm excited to hear more as the year progresses how this partnership continues to develop. And congratulations to Skaivision and BL Innovare on all your success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I know you guys are just getting started, so we look forward to hearing more from you this year. Carol Kilner, BL Innovare, Mark Queen at Skaivision, thank you so much for being with us today.
Hey, thank you.
Sarah Vantine and I are here at the Fixed Ops Roundtable, and we are going to be right back.